Hi, welcome to the Perham Show. My name is Amy. We are here at Perham Health today, and I am joined by Amy. She is one of the pharmacists here. Thanks for being here today.
You bet.
We are here to talk about flu shots
Yes.
today. It is that time of year. Amy, now you guys are offering flu shots right now.
We are starting September 23rd. We're going to be offering them from the clinic.
Okay.
Both our New York Mills and our Perham clinic will be offering the flu shots. Our Ottertail clinic will also be offering it. They're only open Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays in the mornings.
Okay.
And during those hours, they'll also be offering it. So we'll have it available.
Sure. Now, do people need to make an appointment for flu shots, or can they just walk in?
No appointment necessary. They can just walk in. They don't need to see their doctor. Just walk in and let the reception know that they're
Sure.
here for a shot.
That's nice. It makes it really quick and easy.
Very quick.
And
Yep.
then most insurance plans do, it's a preventative.
It's preventative, and it's in general, it is covered by most insurance plans. Yep.
Okay, perfect. So they can just come in, show their
Yep.
insurance card, fill out a quick form, and they're
Yep.
on their way.
Yep.
Okay.
In and out really fast.
Sure. Now, who should get the flu shot?
Anybody 6 months of age and older should be getting their flu shot. Now, there have been years in the past where there was shortages of the vaccine. That is
Sure.
no longer the case.
Okay.
We have plenty, and we encourage everybody to be vaccinated.
Okay, so 6 months and older.
6 months and older.
Are there groups that should definitely get the flu shot?
You know, anybody that's in kind of a tight-knit community, a daycare, anybody in school, anybody in a dorm setting, people that work closely together with
Sure.
lots of other people, because you're not just preventing the sickness for yourself, you're preventing the sickness for everybody you're working with too.
Yep.
So you're
sure.
trying to protect everybody.
Okay, sure. And those in assisted living homes. And, okay.
Yep, any of those
Okay.
close quarters.
Okay.
But you know, really everybody should be getting vaccinated.
Yep. Yep. And then is it something that people should get every year?
Every year. It needs to be given every year because your immunity wanes over the course of a year, but also the strains of the influenza that are protected in the vaccine change every year.
Okay.
And so those active strains in our community aren't the same every year, and so the
Sure.
vaccine changes.
Yeah.
So we need to be vaccinated every year.
Every year. Okay. All right. And then, you know, one thing that I've heard in the past, just with flu shots, is people have said, "No, I don't get my flu shot because it makes me sick."
Yeah.
Now, there's not
That's-
any truth to that.
There's not any possibility that you can get sick from the flu shot. It is inactivated. It cannot give you the flu. If you should happen to get the flu after you've had the flu shot, it's because you've been exposed prior to getting your shot. It's
Okay.
already in your system.
Yep.
You cannot get it from the vaccination.
Okay.
So,
Yep,
yep.
yep.
It is entirely safe as long as you are not allergic to eggs,
Okay.
unless you've had a severe allergic reaction to a flu vaccine in the past. Otherwise, there's really no reason you shouldn't be getting the vaccination.
Okay.
Yep.
Good. Is there anything else you would like to add about flu shots? Just the things that we should know that are important to know about them?
You know, it is a safe vaccine. It's changed yearly. There are 3 strains of flu antigen that are protected against with the vaccine. They do their best to pick those 3 strains that are the most active in our community at this time. Sometimes they miss it, and sometimes there are more than 3 strains active, and so
Sure.
you still can possibly get sick.
Okay.
Doesn't mean that the vaccine didn't work.
Right.
It means you're protected against those 3 strains, and you probably got another one of the other ones.
Yeah.
There's lots and lots of strains of flu.
Sure.
So,
Sure. Okay. And now, are you guys offering any other immunizations that you would like to talk about at this time?
we are, the Zostavax or the shingles vaccination is always a big one for our folks. It is approved now for people 55 years and older.
Okay.
Most insurances will cover them. What I like to tell my patients is they need to check with their insurance which way it will be covered, because some insurances will pay for it to be given in the clinic. Some will only pay if it's given in a pharmacy. And I'm a vaccinating pharmacist, and I can give that shot to people should they need it to be given in a
Okay,
pharmacy. So we
great.
have that option too.
Okay, great.
So-
Well, why don't you tell people again just your hours here and when they can come in to get their flu shot?
Yep, the clinic here in Perham is open 8 to 6.
Okay.
Like I said, starting on the 23rd, we're going to be doing our great big flu kickoff.
Sure.
So anytime during those hours, we can give you the flu shot.
Perfect.
It would be great to see everybody
Yes.
get a big turnout.
Yes, and just to protect themselves, protect the community.
Protect everybody.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
Yes. I should have gotten my flu shot here right on TV today.
That would have been great. I could have given it to you.
Yeah, or we could have gotten Carrie, the camera guy.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for being here today, Amy. We sure appreciate it.
Thank you.
And if they have any further questions, they can just call the Perham Health here.
They sure can.
Okay.
Anybody will be able to help them.
Great. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us today. We are going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. Hi, welcome back to the Perham Show. I am joined by Pastor Randy Freund. He is from the New Creation Church in Perham, and you guys have a great event coming up this Saturday that you're going to share with us.
Yes, we are excited about this. We do food and fellowship well, and we thought we'd add a great little program to it. So
Sure.
a musician from Hutchinson, Minnesota,
Oh,
and then
okay.
a speaker from Fargo.
Okay, so this starts at 5 o'clock.
Right.
It looks like, and you guys are going to have a dinner served.
Yes,
And I hear that your meals are fabulous.
they are. we do meals well, so.
Okay,
yeah.
so the meal's at 5 and the concert starts at 5:45 is when Mark will start.
Right. yep.
Okay, and what does he kind of do a variety of music or?
You know, Mark does a lot of contemporary Christian music,
Okay.
but he's also written some of his own stuff that's more just contemplative, reflective. So I'm going to have him do a little of both, but
Sure.
a lot of, I think, some of pop Christian stuff that he does. He's a music leader at a church in Hutchinson, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then tell me about your speaker. Tell me about Rebecca that's going to be coming.
Yeah, Rebecca is, she's for a long time gone all over the country speaking mainly to high school youth and women and girls in particular about self-esteem, self-worth, and sexuality issues. And so she does public schools, youth events. So she's quite well known, been doing this for about probably 5-6 years.
Okay.
But I got to know her through some work in Fargo and said, hey, would you come to Perham
Yeah.
and take your message and more generalize it, because we all have issues about value and worth and
Yeah.
and how we find our identity in God and in Christ. So she said, sure, I'll give it a go. And
Great.
so she'll be there.
Great. Okay. So the music, it looks like it's about 45 minutes is how long the music will be.
Yep.
And then how long is the talk? Is it about?
You know, she'll go about probably an hour, and
Okay.
I think she'll do some interactive things and some Q&A time, and
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, this is a great event, and it's open to the public.
open to the public, come
Okay.
on out, all
Okay.
ages.
And there's no
Especially
cost.
if you have youth. I think if you have teenagers, it would be a really good family thing, because that's her forte,
Sure.
but she'll expand it for anybody.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. And it looks like it ends at about 7:45. Then is kind of when you're gonna.
Yep, we'll be a
wrap
short,
things up.
short little closing, and then we'll have, of course, you have to have dessert and
Yes.
coffee fellowship afterwards.
Yeah, you have to do that
Yes,
before you
yeah.
leave. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Why don't you tell? Where is the New Creation Church in Perham, in case people aren't?
Yeah, it's right off Highway 10 by the Shopco, kind of between the elementary school and the Shopco.
Okay.
So it's
All right.
on Coney, easy
Okay.
to spot.
Yes.
So-
And now we've had you on the show before, and I think it was probably about a month ago now,
Yeah.
maybe. So, and how long have you been involved with the New Creation Church now?
Started in June.
Okay.
So still
okay.
pretty new,
Yeah.
but
a
it's,
few months. And how are you liking it?
I like it. It's a
Good.
great place.
Good. Yeah,
Good
Perham's a
town.
great community.
It is.
It is.
Everybody says that, and I'm believing it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Okay, so this is, why don't you just tell us again when the date and.
Yeah,
date
so
to
5
time?
o'clock we'll have supper in our fellowship area, and it's 5:40. You'll probably hear music through supper, but then
Sure.
he'll officially start a concert at 5:45, and
Okay.
he's a lot of fun.
Okay.
And then 6:30 we'll gather in the sanctuary and hear some inspiration from Rebecca, and a closing, and you can stay as long as you want, but
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
pretty much the program itself is 5:45 till 7:30.
Okay,
So-
and that's coming up this Saturday then.
Yeah.
And then also, why don't you just remind people, you guys have your free community meals every
Yes.
Wednesday now.
Yeah, we had expanded it to every Wednesday. So
Okay,
yeah.
okay. And if they have any questions,
We had a
should they
local
just call?
chef last night.
So what
It was-
did you serve last
We
night?
stuffed pork loins, garlic mashed potatoes,
Wow.
and something else that had apple in it and was really good. I
What
don't
a
know what it was
treat.
called.
Yeah, definitely need to take the night off from cooking those
Yeah.
nights, for
Yeah.
sure. Great.
All
Well,
right.
thanks so much for being on the show today. We sure appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yes,
All right.
Pastor Randy Freund with New Creation Church in Perham. They have their event Designed by God coming up this Saturday at 5 o'clock. If you have anything you would like featured on the Perham Show, feel free to give me a call at 218-209-0453. Thank you.